Hi, I'm an old guy and I do maths. We have a strict instruction here, solve by hand. No calculators. Now, those of you with a little knowledge of financial maths will recognize this formula as one that you might see for compound interest. Usually there is an index value up here, and if we were trying to solve this for an index value, we would be resorting to logarithms most likely. However, we are not. This is a problem that was amongst a batch of algebra problems that was handed to a student of mine, and given the complications that she saw, she struggled with it a bit. Now, we're told that A, which in financial maths terms is our end value, is equal to P, the principal, which is 800. A, by the way, is 1,000. So we're multiplying 800 by something in here to get 1,000. And so what we need to do is we need to substitute in some values and figure out what R is. Now, before we do that, I'm slightly inclined to rearrange the equation. It doesn't really matter what order you do this in, but I think it's a good exercise to rearrange the equation. So we'll start A over P. So P is multiplying here, so if we move it to the side of the equation, it will divide, is equal to 1 plus R over 100. And you will notice instantly that we have got rid of our bracket. Now, stripping away some more, A over P minus 1, move that to there, is equal to R over 100. Now, all we're left with on this side to move is the 100. So let's do that. 100, reintroduce a bracket, A over P minus 1 is equal to R. Now we can do some substituting. 100 times A is 1,000, P is 800, minus 1 is equal to R. Now we need to sort out this bracket. That divided by that is actually pretty simple, but I'll do it longhand just so that you can see what's going on. And I think that this is probably, aside from the rearrangement, is probably one of the things that would trouble some pupils. We'll first of all simplify our fraction. So that becomes 10 over 8, or 5 over 4. Now, a fraction is simply a division, so what we're going to do is we're going to divide 5 by 4. Now, 4 goes into 5 once, and there is a remainder of 1. We don't want a remainder, so we're going to keep going. We're going to add a 0 here, and so 4 goes into 1, not at all, but into 10. If we pretend this is 10, it goes in twice, and that gives us 0.8. That being 0.2. 0.2 times 0.4, 0.8. That gives us a remainder of 0.2, or we'll pretend it's 20. 4 goes into that 5 times. no remainder. You can see all the working there. So this is 1.25. So we now have 100 times 1.25 minus 1 is equal to R. Okay, 100 times 0.25 is equal to R. R is equal to 25. So this thing was R, which is usually the percentage, the percentage rate of interest, is pretty high. It's 25. Good if you can get it. And if you think about this, if you think about it from the point of view of interest, we don't have a number here. If we did, it would be 1 in this case. So 1000 is equal to 800 times 1 plus 25 over 100 to the power of 1, which is 1.25. 800 times 1.25 is equal to 1000. That's our check. Okay, I hope you found this interesting and in places useful. It's a good question, and we might one day have a look at solving one of these things where we have a power here other than 1. Thanks very much for watching again. I'll see you next time, I hope. If you found this useful, please like and subscribe. Bye.